Hey yo, what's up? You know what it is. It's the one and the only, the triple, the G.O.D. And of course, I'd like to welcome you guys back to another installment of Run That Rex, a little mini-sode, if you will, because this game, which is Tekken Revolution, because you know this because of the title of the video, is about to shut down. And the first step in shutting down the video game is cutting off the stuff that you could buy for the game. And it's like, because in Soul Calibur, I really didn't get the opportunity to really talk about or really show it off for real, because like right as I got into it, the sunset, which is what they call bringing things to an end, was started, and I really didn't really get a chance to like really detail what was going on. So I figured a little mini video, not that really long, was just detailing like what type of stuff you could buy for this game. So let's take a look. With premium coins, is that it's something that we learned when we first started playing the game, is that normally you get like in a lot of set of coins. And if you look up in the corner, I have 2 arcade coins and I have 5 online play coins and stuff, and those are on timers. And I think the arcade coins are an hour, and I think the online coins are like 25 to 30 minutes. I'm not 101% sure off the top of my head, but you think I would do some research on that before I start the damn video. However, premium coins, which are glowing over there in the right corner that are gold, I have none of. They serve the same purpose as premium tickets, which the game gives you. Now, if you wanted to purchase some of this shit, you know what I'm saying, you could buy, so it's like, look at the math on it. 4 coins, we could say a quarter a coin, you know what I'm saying? Just like throwback shit. 4 coins for $1. You get 10 coins for $2, so that brings it down to 20 cents a play. And if you buy 30 coins, I think 30 coins for $5. So let's do the math on that. 30 coins for $5. Let me see. 30 divided by 5. 30 divided by 5. Let's do the math on that. 30 divided by 50 is 1. 20, 30 divided by 200 is 6, because 30 times 6 is 180. And then that brings you down to 20. So it brings it 30. You could buy 30 coins for 17 cents a coin, give or take, because it's 1 6 repeating, because I'm better at math than you. Well, maybe not, but yeah, I am. But yeah, 17 cents a coin. So it's just like in a free-to-play game. The best offer is if you got $5, you know what I'm saying, you can buy 30 coins for 17 cents a coin. Not bad when you think about it, you know what I'm saying? I thought about, before the end of the day, about thinking about buying 30 coins if I can find some points on the cheap. I've been thinking about it for other reasons, and we'll get into that later. Reset drinks is that, I don't know, I think I have doled out skill points, but a reset drink, what it does is that you get a free drink, because I still have the free drink you get when you start the game, because again, I only play as Lily, so I'm not invested in 5 or 6 damn characters. So I still have the reset drink, and what it does, it just brings all your skills and resets all your skill points and lets you do it. If you want to buy a skill drink, it is how much? $3 for 1 skill drink, and let's see here, $5 for 5. So again, giant deal. It's like if you're gonna buy one for 3, you might as well buy 5 for $1 a piece. You know what I'm saying? That's just math. This is where things get interesting. I only play as Amelia Desha with Chauffeur because it's so fun. But anyway, is that you have alternate costumes and stuff, and you get this set of costumes for $2. I think this set costs. Oh, this controller messing up again. That's $2 too. Let me see. Oh man, this controller jacked up. I don't know why I should have used the arcade stick, but anyhow, these are the swimsuit costumes that are in Tekken Tag, or that are in Tekken Tag 2. You can get that set for $5. And then you get this special little costume, this little kitty costume set, and I think these are for $2. I think these costumes, I don't think these are costumes that are in Tekken Tag 2. So, you know, I'm like, another thing that I went back and forth on thinking about buying, like while we play the game as the sun set, about buying the game. If I come home tonight, man, after the hustle, doc, and the stuff is still up here, I'll think about it. I'll consider it. Let's get out of. Let me see. Well, let me go to another character that might not have as many costumes. Go to Leo. So you see, Leo don't have that many. He don't have a special costume set. Let me see. Let me see. Man, I love this music in Tekken Tag, dude. I love this music, the little customized music. Let me see. Go to Elisa real quick. Elisa has a special costume set. So if a character has a special costume set, they cost $5. Okay. Well, did I? No, I did not unlock her. So we won't get to see. I didn't know if I had no idea because I haven't used. Well, you know what? I won't even talk about that because we about to get into that like right now. We about to get into that right now. But yeah, you can buy some costumes for $2 or some special costumes for $5. And again, I'd have to like do some double checking and see if, you know, stuff like that. Premium attack effects. Why would you spend money on this? I think it's $2. It's $6. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? See, this is some of that free to play shit. For that ass right here. This one has nothing to do with the other, admitted enough. However, and this is important, really, really, really important, is that it's like, if you are really invested in your character and if you have invested money in this game, I could see the logistical point of, you know, spending a little money on your character, but I don't know. It's just for me, for somebody who's just playing the game, I don't know if that's for me. I don't know if that is a me thing. You know, it is what it is with that. This is what I wanted to get into. The way that this game works, and I think I explained this in the first episode, was as you play the game, you earn something called gift points. So if, unfortunately, you are not in a situation like me, where your main character is one of the characters you could play with from the jump, you have to unlock the rest of these characters. Now, they have the rest of the roster here, and I haven't unlocked everybody, and you know, and I probably never will, but if you want to unlock Jun Kazama, it's going to cost you $6. It's going to cost you $6. But the thing is that you need so many gift points. I think it's over, I think the number is 20 million gift points in order to unlock every character in the game. And it's like, the thing is that the grind for that, if you playing the game every day and you know, you got a couple of premium tickets here, get into some Mokujin Rush or something like that, that's one thing. Is that it's like, I understand that this is how it is, that because they got to make their money somehow, but again, I got lucky. I got really lucky that the character that I wish to choose to play, that I wish to play, that is my main character in a normal Tekken situation, is playable right now. Actually, I'm finna do something real quick before we get up out of here, because I want to make sure, and this is important to me, that I want to make sure that my numbers are right. Because I think I said it's, let me see. Let me see. Thank you, Google, for, you know, finishing what I wanted to find out about gift points. Now, if you would load the damn webpage, that would be helpful. Anytime now. But I am recording and trying to get on the internet at the same time, so, you know what I'm saying? So, okay, they got a nice little sticky right here. Let's take a look at this real quick. Let me see. It was saying that at some point is that it ain't that many skill. It ain't that many gift points. Well, according to this, is that you need 630,000 gift points. The thing is that the unlocks are random. You are paying $6 to circumvent the random nature of who you get, because according to this list, it's 1,000 to unlock the first character, 7,000 to unlock the second character, 30,000, 60,000, 90, 120, 150, 180, and it goes in units of actually it goes in units of 30 until it gets to 240, where then it jumps up 40 to 280, and another 50 to 330, and another 60 to 390, and another 70 to 460, another 80 to 540, and finally at 630,000 you unlock the final playable character. So yeah, you are sitting up here and you are paying $6 to circumvent some magical system, but that's how free-to-play games work. I'm like, the thing is, this isn't as egregious as Soul Calibur. Like, you want to play as a motherfucking character? $22. And even in the $22, from my understanding, from what I remember, from reading about it, when I thought I could unlock Cassandra when I started, was if you buy it, there is no 100% guarantee that if you buy the chest that says that has Cassandra in it. No, I take that back. There were chests that you could buy that had less rarity to unlock Cassie and characters like her, but if you pay for a chest that cost like $22 something, that guaranteed you the character if you bought it, and a whole bunch of X-ray stuff for the character. So this is a whole lot less egregious, and it did show that they were learning. It's like, even if I sat up here and I grinded this game out from now until it shut down, I probably wouldn't be able to unlock all the characters. It's like, which brings me to my final point and where we gonna lay this for now. If I go through this, do you see something missing? Just going fast. Cause now we're gonna go back to the main menu, because this is the thing that, given the reason I started this in the first place, is if you look down at the bottom of your screen, is that where you see where it say USA. If you look down there, you'll see there is a little counter right there. Those are blood seals. We talked about this because one of my main things that I wanted to try to do, I wanted to try to unlock Eliza, because I wanted to play as Eliza, because with Tekken 7 coming, who knows if she's gonna be in the damn game. It would be a waste of a damn character to lead them into a free-to-play game that you can't play anymore. But I do have the feeling that once this game shut down, is that they'll announce Eliza as a console playable character, because that's the thing that seemed to make sense. Bring over the Tekken 7. Rebalance that Ray Putin a little bit, and she'll be fine. So, from my understanding, unlocking Eliza isn't hard, but you have to be on this game constantly. And when I was playing the game initially, it was cool, and then other stuff came up, and I just moved on, because this game just didn't have enough to keep me entertained to want to keep playing and trying to grind for 20,000 blood seals, because that is just a thing that just makes the situation hard. Because at this point, and I'll say this live, for the sake of science, if I could go into that PlayStation Store icon and I could buy Eliza, I'd buy her. I'd buy her just for the simple fact that I don't have time to grind out 20,000 blood seals, and then on top of that, after you grind out the 20,000, if you want to unlock her if you want to unlock her costumes or whatever, it's like 70,000 or some bullshit like that. So actually, you know what? One more thing in my non-uncle voice, because I'm gonna sit up here and we gonna find out. Let's take a look, because internet is the internet. So you unlock for 20,000 blood seals. Once you unlock Eliza, you get Eliza's swimsuit costume with 70,000. And then Eliza with the alternate move that every time she does that move, it makes her titties bigger. And then she unlocks another swimsuit costume with that same move at 140,000 blood seals that gives her bigger tits. So that's a lot of grinding. That's a lot of grinding out. And it's like, again, I want to sit up here and at this juncture, like I said, for the sake of science. For the sake of the science of what it is that I am trying to accomplish here, before Tekken 7 come out, I would buy the character right now, if I had the opportunity. But I know for a fact, this game is not going to engage me long enough to be, well, I can grind out the other 16 in the next 2 months. unless after they sunset the PlayStation Store, they just sit up here because last week when I thought about the game, when I heard it was shutting down, because it came to me and I just randomly thought about it, like, yo, let me hook up the PS3, see what's going on with this shit. I grinded out to level 50 because they were sitting up here and I had a whole bunch of premium tickets, and I went from like level like 17 to level 50 in like about 20 minutes because they was giving away experience. So now what they need to do is start making it ring blood seal, or either that or just unlock the character. Either that, or at this point, anybody who ain't unlocked the character, is if you win some special event or something, you just unlock Eliza flat out. But the game is done, so there's no hope for that. So it's either I decide to get on the grind and start playing this from now on to unlock, to try to unlock Eliza, or that's going to be something lost to time if the character isn't sitting up here and giving a makeover and giving into and putting Tekken 7. Which I honestly think, like I said, I don't think that they would sit up here and waste stuff like that, but I don't know how much work putting Eliza in Tekken 7 would take, so who knows. But the thing is that I'm glad I got up, you know what I'm saying, and gone ahead and wanted to just get this squatted out, get this taken care of, because I needed this notated. That for all time that you know that I'm doing my due diligence in this game and trying to figure out and understand its free-to-play quirks. Am I going to spend some money on Lily before the end of the day? I don't know. If I get back from the hustle and this still up, I'll think about it. I highly doubt I actually will, but it's something that I have considered. It is something I've considered for, again, the sake of science. Because that's what I do. So, that's that. I just wanted to take a couple minutes, and I just wanted to show y'all there ain't no gameplay today. This is just to add them to the ultimate review before the game shut down, just like I did for Soul Calibur Lost Swords. And then after this game shut down, I have been thinking about how I want to celebrate Tekken, and it's something I've been planning. I have no idea like if that's actually what I'm going to do, but that's what I want to do, because I think at least when it comes to Tekken, that's one of the more enjoyable aspects to me, especially back in the day. So I think celebrating it that way will be a cool thing, but that's if I find the time and the space to get it done. So it is what it is with that. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get out of here. I want to thank you for joining me for this mini episode with no gameplay, talking about money exchanging hands, even though no money exchange hands. Ha ha ha. But I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. You know what it is. It's the one and the only, the triple, the G.O.D. And I'd like to thank you for joining me for another episode of Run That Rex, and good morning.